Love, a timeless theme, always making our hearts flutter. But have you ever wondered, is love really just intense emotions, or is it a wise decision made by the mind? The difference between feeling and reason in love is not just a theoretical question, but a key factor in determining the sustainability and meaning of each relationship. Let's delve deeper into how Stoic philosophy can help us understand love, a love that is not only based on emotions but also a mindful choice. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, Stoic Love Wisdom, a space where classical Stoic philosophy illuminates the path of love and personal development. If you're looking for ways to maintain emotional balance, overcome challenges in relationships, and find peace amidst the modern world's turbulence, this video is for you. In this video, we will explore the difference between feelings and reason in love. Let's discover the secrets and strategies from Stoic philosophy to build strong and lasting love while gaining a deeper understanding of ourselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest insights. Now, let's begin. Love is one of the most discussed and studied topics in all cultures, from Eastern to Western philosophies. It exists in many forms, from romantic love to family love, friendship, and even love for oneself. However, there is no denying that romantic love between two people is one of the most complex and misunderstood types of love. We don't just love based on feelings, sometimes, reason plays a crucial role in our decisions and actions. So, how do feelings and reason differ in love? We will explore the contrast between feelings and reason in love from a Stoic perspective, an ancient Western philosophy aimed at living a life of freedom and happiness, not swayed by impulsive emotions and excessive passions. Feelings in love, a sweet temptation and allure. Feelings in love are the first thing we experience when we fall for someone. These feelings are often intense and captivating, making us feel as if we are soaring in a world full of color. We experience passion, joy, sadness, excitement, and romantic moments. These emotions often come naturally, like a wave, uncontrollable and unpredictable. However, there is a downside to feelings. They can lead us to impulsive actions, acting on temporary emotional excitement without thinking carefully. Feelings in love can change rapidly, from joy to sadness, from passion to despair. This can sometimes create instability in a relationship when one person is driven only by emotions and cannot control them. Reason in love, caution and decisiveness. Reason, on the other hand, is the element that makes decisions based on calculation, consideration, and reflection of long-term values. When reason is involved in love, it helps us view the relationship from another perspective, not just as temporary emotions but as a comprehensive view, including factors such as respect, commitment, and the long-term development of the relationship. Reason in love is not coldness or indifference but a clear awareness of the important factors in the relationship. It helps us make decisions not only based on feelings but also based on shared values and goals. Reason helps us recognize when to end an unhealthy relationship, when to be patient, and when to act to maintain love. However, reason can sometimes make us overly pragmatic or too cautious, losing the romance and excitement of love. Sometimes, an overemphasis on reason can make us forget feelings and the adventurous side of love, making the relationship lack vitality and emotional connection. Stoic philosophy and feelings in love. Stoicism, an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy, teaches us that patience, self-control, and living by reason are essential for achieving peace in life. Stoicism does not require us to abandon emotions but encourages us to learn how to control them rather than letting emotions dominate our actions. In love, this can mean not allowing love to take over our lives, not letting emotions lead us to hasty decisions. According to Stoic philosophy, feelings in love are not something we can fully control, but we can choose how to react to those feelings. If we feel pain or sadness, we should not let these emotions dominate us but learn to view them as natural and temporary. Feelings come and go, and how we respond to them is what truly matters. Stoicism also emphasizes maintaining inner peace and not letting external factors, including love, disturb the stillness within. Love, according to Stoicism, should be experienced with a calm attitude, not dependent on the acceptance or rejection of the other person. We cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond and perceive that love. Reason and Stoicism in love, the necessary combination. However, in a love relationship, feelings and reason are not opposing factors. Stoicism does not require us to give up love or the positive feelings that love brings. Instead, this philosophy teaches us how to maintain a balanced attitude so that feelings and reason can coexist harmoniously. Reason helps us make rational decisions, avoiding rashness, and focusing on long-term elements, while feelings help us maintain romance and emotional connection with our partner. The combination of reason and feelings is essential for maintaining a sustainable and happy relationship. Stoicism encourages us to focus on developing ourselves and living a meaningful life rather than depending solely on love or temporary feelings. When we have a deep understanding of ourselves, know how to manage emotions, and maintain reason, love becomes an addition to our lives, not the factor that dominates it. Stoicism in love, reason as a tool, not an enemy. One of the key principles of Stoic philosophy is deep self-awareness and the ability to remain unaffected by external factors. In love, this means we should not lose ourselves because of our feelings or emotions toward another person. When feelings become too intense, it can be easy to forget our values, long-term goals, and personal growth. Love is not about losing ourselves completely in someone else. Stoicism teaches that, in love, reason is a tool that helps us protect our autonomy and maintain clarity, preventing our emotions from completely controlling our actions. Reason in love is not just about thinking through decisions in the present moment but also about understanding the long-term values we need to uphold. Love requires consideration, respect, and long-term commitment, which cannot be achieved if we do not know how to use reason to guide our relationships. Stoicism reminds us that every decision in love should be based on solid principles, rather than being driven solely by transient emotions. Emotions and reason, a reciprocal relationship. Emotions and reason in love are not just two separate elements, they are interdependent. Reason helps regulate emotions, and emotions, in turn, can drive reason in many situations. In love, reason can sometimes help us avoid negative emotions and lead us to make the right decisions. However, emotions cannot be completely disregarded. Romance, passion, understanding, and emotional connection are the elements that give love its depth. Emotions in love can sometimes reflect our deepest needs and desires. Strong feelings may signal what is essential in the relationship, things that reason might not always detect. Therefore, a truly thoughtful and lasting love is one in which we can both understand our emotions and use reason to maintain harmony and balance. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of mastering our emotions rather than allowing them to lead us. This means that while we should not ignore our emotions, we also do not let them decide everything. We can experience emotions fully but not let them dominate all our actions and decisions. When reason and emotion work together in a relationship, we can enjoy love deeply and with clarity. Love and freedom, Stoicism teaches us how to avoid being bound. One of the important aspects of Stoic philosophy is freedom. This freedom is not about abandoning everything but about inner freedom, maintaining autonomy unaffected by external factors. In love, freedom does not mean physical freedom but freedom in thoughts and emotions. It is the ability not to be completely dominated by love or fleeting feelings while maintaining peace and control over oneself. When in love, it can be easy to be swept away by intense emotions. Love can change us, make us sacrifice too much, or even forget our personal values and goals. Stoicism encourages us to maintain a firm perspective in love, uphold our freedom, and not let love become a force that suppresses or diminishes our independence. Freedom in love, according to Stoic philosophy, is not about rejecting love or affection but not allowing love and emotions to overtake our lives and define our essence. Love is an important part of life, but we cannot forget other aspects of ourselves, such as our career, personal interests, and spiritual growth. Caution in love, a sustainable relationship. Stoicism teaches that caution is an important virtue in achieving peace and self-control. In love, caution means knowing how to make decisions not only based on emotions but also based on reason and solid life principles. A lasting relationship is not one without challenges, but one where both parties are cautious, consider their actions before they make them, and face difficulties together. Caution in love does not mean avoiding strong emotions, but understanding clearly what we are seeking in the relationship and what might happen in the future. A person who practices Stoic philosophy knows how to handle difficult emotions and situations in love with calmness and reason. They do not let love dominate their life but instead maintain autonomy and remain steadfast in their personal values. Emotions and reason, the integration of two important elements. In love, finding harmony between emotions and reason is not easy, but it is the secret to maintaining a healthy and lasting relationship. Emotions and reason are not opposing elements, they are complementary. Emotions bring passion, closeness, and emotional connection, while reason protects the relationship from unnecessary conflict, corrects mistakes made by emotions, and makes decisions based on logic. Stoicism teaches that, in every action and thought, we must learn to remain clear-headed, understand our emotions without letting them dominate too much. In fact, when we use reason to analyze and regulate our emotions, our relationships become more stable. This is especially important in difficult situations, where emotions might lead us to do things we regret or overlook important principles in love. One key element emphasized by Stoic philosophy is self-awareness. When we understand ourselves clearly and know what we want in love, emotions are no longer a vague and unstable factor. Reason helps us accurately and precisely identify what we need to build a trustworthy and healthy relationship. Discipline in love, emotions are not a reason to break the rules. One of the key characteristics of Stoicism is maintaining discipline and self-control. This applies not only in work or self-management but also in love. Stoicism emphasizes that feelings, no matter how intense, should not be a reason to break the principles and values we set for ourselves. When we are in love, emotions can often make us vulnerable, and we might easily sacrifice important things, sometimes for short-term pleasure, overlooking long-term peace. We may feel the urge to do everything for our loved one, even losing ourselves in the relationship. However, according to Stoic philosophy, discipline is key to maintaining stability in love. This discipline helps us stay committed to the goals and values we have set, even when our feelings might cause us to waver. For example, we may feel like giving up when facing a challenge in the relationship, but if we practice Stoicism, reason will remind us that this is the time to remain steadfast and not let emotions take control. By maintaining discipline and following reason, we not only protect ourselves but also create a stable and healthy environment for the relationship. Reason in relationship evaluation, how to know when to continue or end a relationship. Stoicism offers powerful principles for analysis and decision-making in life, which is particularly important in romantic relationships. When faced with difficulties, challenges, or conflicts in love, reason is an effective tool for evaluating situations objectively, without being swayed by fleeting emotions. One common situation in love is the uncertainty about whether to continue the relationship. Emotions tend to lead us toward signals from the heart, sometimes ignoring clear signs of incompatibility or unsolvable issues. Reason, however, will prompt us to view everything realistically, assessing the situation based on deeper principles and values we want to uphold in life. Stoicism encourages us to use reason to analyze the practical aspects of the relationship. Does the love bring growth to both parties? Does the relationship create a healthy environment for each person to thrive? Emotions might trap us in emotional relationships that are hard to resolve, but reason helps us move away from unhealthy relationships and seek meaningful connections. The feeling of freedom and bondage in love. Stoicism teaches us that love must be paired with freedom, but not unconscious or selfish freedom. Rather, freedom within respect and understanding. A romantic relationship should not take away the freedom of each individual, on the contrary, it should create space for both parties to develop. However, love also involves commitment, responsibility and connection to one another. This commitment can be one of the most challenging aspects for those who follow Stoic philosophy, as they always seek independence and self-control. But in love, commitment is not about control, it is a voluntary choice to bond with another. True love is a balance between freedom and responsibility. Stoicism teaches that love is not about abandoning oneself but about supporting one another to grow together. Love and acceptance, from feelings to reason. An important aspect of love according to Stoic philosophy is acceptance. Stoicism does not encourage us to accept only what is pleasant or convenient but to accept all challenges, difficulties, and imperfections of the other person. This acceptance comes from a clear understanding of the nature of humans and love, rather than relying solely on romantic feelings or vague expectations. Feelings in love can create an illusion that everything is perfect, that the other person will always make us happy, or that we can change everything wrong in the relationship. However, reason will remind us of the reality: no one is perfect, and everyone has flaws. Stoic philosophy encourages us to view the relationship realistically, not just through the dazzling feelings but with a deep understanding of the other person's strengths and weaknesses in the relationship. Accepting the imperfections of the other does not mean compromising on the bad or toxic traits, but it means being able to love them despite their flaws, accepting that challenges will arise, but these will not shake the love if we have enough patience and respect. Love and self-control, controlling feelings without denying them. Another important aspect of love according to Stoic philosophy is self-control. Love can easily pull us into emotional whirlwinds, from intense passion to moments of anger and disappointment. However, Stoicism teaches us that feelings are not the enemy but a natural part of being human. What matters is that we do not let our emotions control and dominate our decisions in the relationship. Self-control is the ability to recognize when our emotions are taking over, and from there, choose to act rationally and reasonably. In love, this means that when we feel jealousy, fear, or disappointment, we do not let those emotions dictate our actions. Instead, we seek to understand the cause of those feelings, identify negative thoughts, and then decide how to act in line with the values and goals of the relationship. Stoicism also teaches us that emotional control does not mean denying our feelings. On the contrary, it requires us to confront and understand those feelings but not let them govern our important decisions. We may feel love and passion, but we need to know how to transform these emotions into positive and rational actions. Feelings and reason in relationship decisions. When facing important decisions in love, the combination of feelings and reason is key to making the right choice. Stoicism teaches that when we need to make a decision in a relationship, such as whether to continue or end it, we should not let negative feelings like fear or anxiety take control. Instead, we need to view the relationship from a realistic perspective, analyze the influencing factors, and make decisions based on reason and clarity. This can apply when we are facing significant choices, like whether to live together long-term or not, and whether this relationship will bring prosperity and growth to both parties. Love is not just about emotions, it is a process of interaction between two individuals with their own goals and aspirations. The combination of love and reason will help us take control of our decisions, avoiding unfortunate mistakes caused by emotional blindness. Stoic Love, a journey of personal growth through relationships. One of the greatest benefits of Stoic philosophy in love is the ability to use the relationship as a means of personal growth. This philosophy applies not only to improving romantic feelings but also helps us mature in how we face challenges, overcome weaknesses, and develop good qualities. When living by Stoic principles in love, every relationship becomes an opportunity to learn, to better understand ourselves and others. We no longer see love as something dependent on fleeting emotions or perfection but as a journey of mutual growth, supporting each other in becoming better versions of ourselves. This shift from blind love toward a truly valuable love helps each individual in the relationship grow not only emotionally but also intellectually, spiritually, and in character. Feelings and reason in difficult stages of relationships. No relationship is perfect, and every love must go through challenges. In difficult times, when facing conflicts, misunderstandings, or feelings of disappointment, both emotions and reason need to be used skillfully to prevent the relationship from falling apart. This is when Stoic philosophy truly demonstrates its strength. When feelings of sadness, anger, or disappointment arise, reason not only helps us recognize these emotions but also provides us with a clearer perspective on the situation. Instead of acting solely on emotion, reason helps us analyze the root causes of the problem and find reasonable solutions while avoiding hasty actions or unnecessary conflict. This is also when patience and acceptance become vital virtues. Couples who succeed in overcoming difficulties are those who accept that every relationship has challenges, and instead of running away or blaming each other, they choose to face and resolve the issues together with perseverance and understanding. Stoic philosophy in love helps us recognize that challenges in relationships are not something to fear but an opportunity to grow and deepen the relationship. Handling negative emotions wisely. One important aspect of Stoic philosophy is the ability to handle negative emotions wisely and rationally. Negative emotions such as anger, jealousy, anxiety, or disappointment can be significant challenges in relationships, but instead of letting them control our actions, we can learn how to use reason to master them and turn them into opportunities for personal growth and relationship development. When negative emotions arise, Stoicism encourages us to perform a psychological check, asking ourselves about the origin of the emotion. Does it stem from insecurity or misunderstanding the other person? Does it reflect unrealistic or overly high expectations? Once we recognize the root cause of the emotion, it becomes easier to deal with it wisely rather than allowing emotions to overwhelm our reason. This principle can also be applied in situations like jealousy, where emotions dominate. When feeling jealous, we can use reason to evaluate the situation objectively. Did the other person truly do something wrong, or are these unfounded worries? This awareness helps reduce excessive reactions, allowing us to discuss the matter calmly and with understanding. Developing love in inner peace. Inner peace is one of the core values Stoicism promotes. In love, when we possess inner peace, we are not swept away by emotional storms but can maintain a calm, self-controlled state. This is crucial because inner peace allows us to love sincerely, without being swayed by doubts or feelings of insecurity. One of the Stoic principles is the distinction between what is within our control and what is beyond our control. In love, this means being aware of what we can change and what we cannot. We cannot change the other person, but we can change how we respond. When we achieve inner peace, we are not swept away by negative emotions but can make wise decisions and act responsibly in the relationship. Once we can maintain inner peace in love, we can more easily face challenges and difficulties. Love is not a permanent state of sweetness but a journey that requires constant learning, growth, and overcoming obstacles. Inner peace helps us view love not as transient emotions but as a choice, a long-term commitment to grow together. Stoicism and the ability to forgive in love. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in any relationship. However, forgiveness is not always easy, especially when we are hurt. When the feeling of being hurt arises, Stoicism encourages us to view the pain from a different perspective, not just as a loss but as an opportunity for growth. Stoicism teaches us that we can learn from emotional wounds, understand more about ourselves and our partner, and make wiser decisions in the future. Forgiveness in love is not unconditional but involves understanding that we all can make mistakes. We can forgive our partner when they do something wrong, but the important thing is to understand the cause and confront these mistakes maturely, rather than letting emotions cloud our judgment. Love and patience, a Stoic perspective. Stoicism emphasizes that patience is an essential virtue to overcome life's challenges, and this applies equally to love. Patience in love is not just about waiting for someone to change or a situation to improve over time, but about the ability to accept and understand that a relationship needs time to develop and things will not change instantly. In the context of love, patience can be understood as the ability to accept the flaws of our partner without rushing to judgment, maintaining calm in the face of conflict, and persevering in building a long-term, stable relationship. Stoicism teaches us that, instead of rushing decisions, we should allow things to develop naturally and in their own time. With patience, we do not have to worry about things beyond our control but focus on what we can do to improve ourselves and the relationship. Patience helps us maintain optimism, even when facing difficult challenges in love, and understand that every issue in a relationship can be resolved if we spend the right time and effort. Freedom in love. Why Stoic philosophy values personal freedom. One of the most important values of Stoicism is maintaining freedom in thought and action. When applied to love, freedom does not mean the comfort of hurting our partner or shirking responsibility, but the ability to maintain independence and self-control even while we are in love. Love is not about dependency on the other person, but about a voluntary connection where each person in the relationship retains their personal freedom. Stoicism encourages us not to let love erase our individuality. Freedom in love can be shown by respecting each other's space, not forcing our partner to change to meet personal desires. When both parties in the relationship maintain freedom and independence, love becomes stronger because neither feels restricted or dependent on the other. Mutual respect, no coercion, no control, creates a healthy love foundation where both can grow individually and together. Love is a decision, commitment beyond uncertainty. One of the great lessons from Stoic philosophy is realizing that life and love are the result of decisions we make, not merely natural reactions to emotions. This philosophy invites us to understand that love is not just a state of comfort but a continuous decision, a conscious commitment to the growth of the relationship. In Stoic terms, love is choosing every day to love, even in difficult moments or when feeling uncertain. Even when feelings may change, when we feel sad, disappointed, or angry, the decision to love and commit to the relationship remains crucial. This does not mean staying in a toxic relationship but choosing to maintain respect, understanding, and responsible actions to help the relationship grow positively. Making decisions in love helps us overcome fleeting emotions and maintain long-term commitment. Each time we choose to love, we reinforce the foundation of the relationship, helping to build a stronger love. Unstable emotions may make us lose direction, but decisions will help us stay true to the path we have chosen. Love and self-acceptance, loving yourself to love others. Stoic philosophy not only teaches us how to face love wisely but also helps us realize that to truly love someone else, we must first love ourselves. Self-acceptance and understanding our own weaknesses and flaws are essential parts of growing in love. When we accept our own shortcomings, we do not blame our partner or seek perfection from others. This helps build a healthy foundation for love, where both sides can support and complement each other rather than trying to change the other. Love is not about seeking perfection but about accepting, respecting, and loving each other in all our imperfections. When we love ourselves, we also learn to love our partner unconditionally. This acceptance does not mean tolerating everything without feedback, but it involves the ability to confront each other's flaws, understanding that both parties can grow and evolve in the relationship. Conclusion. Love is an essential part of everyone's life. However, to maintain a lasting and healthy love, we must learn to integrate feelings and reason. Feelings allow us to deeply experience love, while reason helps us maintain clarity, make wise decisions, and protect the relationship from unnecessary conflicts. Stoicism in love is not about abandoning emotions but about achieving the perfect balance between feelings and reason. We need to learn how to control our feelings without denying them, using reason to make wise decisions and build sustainable relationships. The difference between feelings and reason in love is truly an inner struggle that each of us must face. Feelings come and go, influenced by external factors and temporary situations. Meanwhile, reason is the guiding light that helps us view love deeply, maturely, and responsibly. Stoicism encourages us not to let fleeting emotions control us but to use reason to maintain calm and clarity in all situations. In love, feelings are the catalyst, but reason is the solid foundation. Love is not just about immersing ourselves in emotions, but about a decision and commitment where we learn to love not only our partner but also ourselves. Only when we balance feelings and reason can we build lasting love, a relationship truly based on understanding, respect, and patience. By applying Stoic philosophy to love, we can not only sustain a happy relationship but also help ourselves grow, mature, and achieve inner peace. If you find this video interesting and helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share it to help everyone grow together. Also, feel free to leave your comment below so we can have more discussions. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you in the next videos. Wishing you success and happiness on your journey.